All right, so getting into a really fun song to play. This is one of my top favorite Dave Matthews songs of all time. I know it's just kind of strange because it's such a simple song, but just the lyrics, just the rhythm of the song and everything. It's a really fun song to play. A lot of fun to listen to. So, anyways, like I said, I mean, really great song for beginners, beginner intermediate. There's that little part at the end that's a little bit. That even I was kind of struggling with there. I hadn't played that part in a while, but that gets to be a little bit of a stretch. It's kind of weird, just a weird shape. But the rest is D, A minor, F, G. I mean, he throws out C. I mean, it's pretty much all the basic chords are in this one. So it's a great song to just practice your chords with, and to have fun with. But anyways, we're just gonna start out with just a D. And you're gonna strum from that open D all the way down through the high E. Okay, and that just starts the song, and in plays to write the wire in. What he's doing after that, he goes to a C, and then to an F, and we'll go to a G, and I play the G like this, so it's easy to get back to the C. It's just going to be your ring finger and middle finger on the E and the A. And our pinky is going to be down here on that high E. Okay, so. So basically he's hitting kind of the bass note twice on those. So you're not strumming the whole thing. You're not going. You're just kind of hitting those top two bass notes really on. Okay, and then we're going to go to an A minor there. Okay, and the timing on this is going to be 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. All right, and that's that whole intro before it goes into Boyd Tinsley's part and then Leroy's part, which is going to be the exact same as the verse. Okay. So that's just going to be the G. It's going to be a G, but we're just going to be playing these two fingers. You don't have to worry about that pinky down there on that high E. Just worry about the E and the A strings. Okay, we're just going to go to a C. And then we go to an A minor. Dave Matthews hasn't always done this, but the majority of the time he'll hammer on that A minor chord on that B string. So we'll go. And then back to an F. Okay, and then this next chord, you're gonna make a C shape. You're gonna throw in your pinky down here on the E string on the 3rd fret, the high E down there. Now I start off with an upstroke. And I have a really bad habit of keeping an open palm when I play. It's a terrible habit. If you're playing with a closed palm, you're miles ahead of me. So when I do this, I anchor my pinky down here. Terrible habit, I know, but I can't get away from it. So sometimes when I strum up, that pinky will hit that high E and mute it a little bit. It's just sounds so much better when you're playing with the closed palm. So try and focus on that if you're a beginner. It'll help you in the long run, trust me. So we'll go back through this again. You can kind of listen to the rhythm of the song, the strumming. So when I go to that C, that's really the only time that strumming is a little bit different. So I start with an upstroke, kind of like when I'm going here. The rest of them are the bass notes. Bass notes accented. Okay? And then when he goes, keep scribbling themselves in tidy lines, we're going from that F, you're gonna go and then you're gonna come down here to this E minor chord. I slide it down and use my pinky, ring finger, and middle finger. It's just convenient to go. If you want to bring it here and use it that way, that's fine too. So we'll keep scribbling themselves in tidy lines. We're gonna go from there to that A. It's an A minor. So from the E minor to the A minor. Then we're gonna go back to the F. Now the first time he goes through that in that chorus, he goes from here and then adds in, would you like to play? And then when he goes through it again on that the second time through, he goes to there. Tidy lines. And then we go back to the D. There's no, only the first time do you go from that F to slide up on that chord right there, okay? And so that second time you're just gonna go straight back to that D for the ending of the song, and it's gonna be just like the intro. He says, and then plays to write the wire in. I'll come back again. So it's back to. And then that kind of weird part that I was talking about at the ending, we're gonna kind of walk up from this A minor. It's gonna be an open A string, middle finger, 2nd fret A string, ring finger, you're gonna be on the 3rd fret A string. So it goes. And then you're hitting an open G. And then back to that A 5th fret, or 3rd fret, I'm sorry. Then you're making a C shape, sliding up. Put that pinky down there. I think that's in that chord. And then you bring your pinky up here to the 5th fret on the A string, and then it's like I said, it's a really bizarre chord. Then you're gonna have your middle finger and forefinger on the 3rd and 2nd on the B and the high E. Okay, so. So I'm sorry, actually you're gonna, instead of, I'm sorry, on the high E, you're not on the 2nd yet, you're on the 3rd. And then move it to the 2nd. Okay, so this is a little better angle here on the guitar to help you out. Okay, and acoustically I've only heard him go through that once. With the band, they go through it 4 times. And then he takes that forefinger off on that last time. Okay, so we'll go through that one more time slowly. Sorry. Then we're just gonna do a walk down. It's gonna be 3rd fret A string, and then open D, 2nd fret A string, open D. And then open A, open D, and then on the 2nd fret E, G. Okay. So like I said, it gets a little bit crazy there at the end. It's a little bit of a stretch, and the strumming is very different. Listen to that. There's a great version from the Gorge CD, I think from 2003, 2004, somewhere around there, maybe '02. But it was actually released, I think. So it's pretty easy to find. You can really hear the strumming and how he's hitting those notes there at the end. So like I said, if you're a beginner, you don't have to get into that crazy stuff there at the end. Just have fun with the basic chords that are in the song, because it's a great song to learn all the basic chords in there. So anyways, hope this was helpful. Any songs you want to learn, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.